I think education is at its best if students are really inspired to participate, and we see that mostly when we actually try to simulate real life settings. Of course, in PBL, you normally already simulate in smaller tasks real life settings. But when we do that on a larger scale, when we give them challenges, when we give them simulations that they have to work on for weeks on end, I think then is when you see intrinsic motivation popping up with students, and actually motivation to work. And a lot of these simulations have some sort of a competitive element in them. Here in the law faculty, it's obviously simulations of cases. I do one in my international law course where we simulate an international dispute, for example, and students are assigned to different parties in that dispute. And obviously then they want to win, and that is something that fuels their motivation, and they're willing to go deeper and to go the extra mile, basically, in trying to find a solution that is best for their party. That makes me feel satisfied, I think because it basically, as a teacher, you can then sort of step back and let the students do their thing, and just with a small nudge here and there, or a question here or there, or a little bit of coaching here and there, they basically learn by themselves. I think what we should do more is to involve students in the design of education, and to take students on board and to say, okay, think actively with us. I think that fits very well in the CCCS principles as well. So there has to be situations where there's friction, where there's also frustration on parts of the students, and saying, I don't know how this works. How does this work? Because that fuels further investigation and curiosity. It's also your education. So think actively with us on how we should design this education.